This is a story, a fantastically true story, from the files of Herbert A. Philbrick, who for 9 frightening years did lead 3 lives. Citizen, communist, counter-spy. And who has now revealed for the first time his secret files concerning not only his own activities, but also the current activities of other counter-espionage agents. For obvious reasons, the names, dates, and places have been changed, but the story is based on fact. This week, Herbert Philbrick brings you the story of the counter-spy who was sent behind the Iron Curtain by the Communist Party and almost failed to return. Back there, Philbrick. Looks as though he'd like to sell you this barbecue, doesn't he? But he knows you're no customer. He's Comrade Vic, assistant to the district director of the Communist Party. Whatever he wants to see you about, it's important.
I understand you're going to Paris on business?
Yeah.
Can you arrange to make a secret side trip to Austria, a border town called Bruck?
Bruck? How long?
2 or 3 days.
Yeah, I think I can. My boss told me to take a couple of days off for sightseeing.
Good. Your instructions are in here. After you memorize them, burn that.
Burn it? Not you, Philbrick. After you memorize this, you're going to give it to Jerry Dressler of the FBI.
What's the situation?
I'm leaving for Paris tonight.
Are you still figuring on going to Austria?
Yeah, my orders call for me to make contact with a comrade Carl near Bruck. That's a little town near the satellite city of Bratislava.
I don't like that.
What?
You're going behind the Iron Curtain. The FBI can't help you there. If you get into trouble, you just disappear.
Yeah, but what can I do? I can't duck a party assignment.
I wish you knew what kind of a party assignment it was.
Apparently, Comrade Carl is going to take me behind the Iron Curtain and then give me further instructions.
The party's really playing it safe this time. They don't trust you enough to give you full instructions.
Well, the tougher you FBI boys get with the party, the tougher it gets for me to operate. Not that I don't want you to get tough with them, but...
I know, Herb. But we're not going to let you down completely. I've managed to establish a contact for you in Bruck. There's a flower shop called the Parisian, 16 Offenburg Platz. A Max Brunner runs it. Now, you can use him as a mail drop. This will identify you.
Earring. Brunner has the mate to it?
Yeah. Now, if possible, as soon as you learn what your instructions are over there, you can get word back to me through Brunner.
Right. I'll be seeing you, Jerry.
Okay. Good luck with Comrade Carl.
Follow me quickly.
Isn't that the communist zone down there?
Don't worry, comrade. The guard is expecting us. We're in the communist zone now, comrade. You can relax. We go to the university. Comrade Goethe is waiting.
see you had no difficulty.
This is Comrade Goethe. She's in charge.
I'll be frank. Against my request, you were brought here. Higher authority decided to gain the assistance of an American. So begin. What is your opinion?
Well, Comrade Herb has not yet been told what we are doing.
I see. It is a festival. 200 college students from the non-communist world will attend.
All expenses paid by our government.
But the role of our government must not be revealed. Outwardly, they will be guests of the university.
How will they be selected?
The International Scholarship Foundation has agreed to sponsor an essay contest. 5,000 words on any social theme.
And the winners will be sent to the festival?
Exactly.
I didn't realize the International Scholarship Foundation was a front of ours.
It isn't. That is why everything we do here must seem as though a function of the university.
Where do I come in?
For advising on certain phases of the festival, particularly in regard to publicizing the contest for American colleges.
What exactly is the function of the foundation?
To hold open forums, bring the students of East and West together for free discussions.
We want to send our guests home with a warmer feeling, greater understanding of their communist cousins.
Well, that sounds like a good way to improve relations.
Relationships? We are interested only in softening opposition toward communism. That is why the visiting students will occupy our best dormitory. Kommen Sie. The contest winners will stay here. This building has steam heat. Americans will like that. They're used to it.
Tell me, comrade, have you ever met any students from capitalist countries?
No.
Well, they might be expecting something a little nicer than this.
I knew he would feel this way. All Americans are alike. No matter. Let's go to the office. Your work will be carried out there. Your assignment is to turn all this publicity material into idiomatic language.
I see the essay contest has already been announced.
This material should be sent out as soon as possible so that the greatest number of students will enter the contest.
Boy, there's a lot of work in this.
Perhaps you'll find it necessary to work here after hours. The key to the door and your identity card. Carl?
Here it is, Philbrick. The latest wrinkle in communist propaganda. Lull the youth of the free world into a false sense of security.
Satellite headquarters wants a list of speakers at each forum.
I have it ready, except for the Americans.
Here's a list of the contest winners. Those marked with an asterisk are secret Communist Party members. Only they can be permitted to speak at the festival.
There are only 15.
Well, that will be enough. Be sure that the chairmen of all forums have these names. Also prepare material for the speeches. But be sure you return this list to the file. Every party office possessing one has been ordered to keep it under lock and key.
Go on.
You see, we leave nothing to chance.
Oh, I should say not. The contest winners are already picked.
Party members from colleges all through the capitalist world have been asked to send the names of the most influential and popular students. These make up our winners.
In addition to the 15 communists.
Quite right.
Another phony communist promise. Thousands of college kids knocking themselves out to win a free trip to Europe. But the winners have already been picked. You're in a tough spot, but you gotta throw a monkey wrench into this scheme.
Making progress, comrade?
How does that appeal to you?
It lacks specific objectives.
Well, if we're going to appeal to capitalist students, we've got to be subtle.
I'm finished with this list.
You see, comrade.
What I was trying to do...
Would you like to check these topics before I forward my report?
Yes.
You've got it. Proof that the essay contest is a put-up propaganda job. But how do you get it to the FBI?
You will be comfortable here. They are expecting you.
Good. Well, thanks. I'll see you in the morning.
What is that?
Oh, this is a folder with the airplane accommodations.
For the contest winners?
I thought there might be a publicity angle someplace in it. I'm going to study it.
Good.
By the way, all right with you if I take a little walk after dinner?
To where?
Oh, I don't know. Just sightseeing, maybe drop over at the office.
You have your identity card. Go.
Yes, but your identity card won't get you past the guard at the border. Don't move, Philbrick. Your only chance is to wait till he goes away. Offenburg plots. That's the address Jerry Dressler gave you. But it's late. You'll be lucky if your contact, Max Brunner, is here.
I'm sorry, we're closed.
I was in hopes of finding Herr Brunner here.
Here, there is no Brunner. Please to go.
Just a minute. My wife was here this afternoon. She lost the mate to this earring. I thought perhaps you might have it.
You may come in and look for it.
Thank you. I wonder what happened to Mr. Brunner.
Why do you ask?
My wife was quite sure he'd be here.
He's not.
The earring doesn't seem to be here either.
That I cannot help.
That's a shame. These earrings were a gift to my wife from an American friend, Jerry Dressler.
That's different. You must be Herr Philbrick.
That's right. I want to see Max Brunner. It's urgent.
He's my father and has been in hiding. He said I was to help you according to the instructions from the agent of FBI, Jerry Dressler. You will see Herr Dressler has okayed that I step into my father's place.
Yeah, that's Jerry's handwriting, all right. Look, I want to get this to Dressler just as soon as possible.
I do not understand. A list of winners of the contest for the festival?
You know about the festival?
Of course. But winners? The contest has only begun just.
Yep, the winners have already been chosen by communist officials. Look here. Origin, Liaison Office of Communist Nations.
Copies to Warsaw, Prague, New York. Herr Dressler can use this to discredit the festival, but he can also discredit those college students whose names they're mentioned.
Don't worry. Dressler will make it clear that only those names marked with an asterisk are commies.
Also that the International Scholarship Foundation has been deceived.
My father's friends, they will transmit this to Jerry Dressler.
Good. As soon as they're finished with it, burn it.
But what will happen to you if they find this missing? Now, if you could manage to return it...
Return it?
Whenever possible, leave things exactly as they were. You wait. I will take this to my father's friends.
Oh, Goethe? Carl. I'm now at the office. Oh, Comrade Herbert is not here either. Or perhaps we inadvertently crossed paths somewhere. Very well. I'll wait here for a while. Yeah.
The task is completed. Jerry Dressler replies he will find a way to use it without implicating you or us.
Oh, good, good. Thanks for everything.
Be careful. To get caught is bad enough. But with this list, it would mean a bullet in the back.
Festival headquarters. Comrade Goethe? No, she's gone for the day. The liaison office is calling? Well, I'll locate her and have her call right back. Yes. Yes, I will tell her it is most urgent.
You made it. Now all you have to do is act like Houdini and get this list inside. Maybe you can find a key around here somewhere. Looks like the only key is the one in Goethe's purse.
You been?
Like I said, I went for a walk, and then I dropped by here.
Where did you walk?
Oh, just around the campus. I was looking for ideas for this publicity build-up.
Strange I didn't find you.
Were you looking for me?
Yes. When I couldn't find you, we were worried.
Oh, I was all right.
Oh. How long have you been here?
Just a few minutes.
Were you over at the dormitory?
I went by there, yeah.
Were the lights on?
Yes.
The liaison office has just received word that a Paris newspaper is about to release an expose of the festival.
An expose?
What do you mean?
The details are not known as yet. We are to remain here for further orders. What are you doing?
Oh, I wanted to try a new approach for you on that publicity.
Comrade Herb sets us a good example. Maybe hours before we learn the details of this expose. Come.
Hours or minutes. When the details become known, Gerda will check the file cabinet for the list of contest winners. And if she doesn't find it there, Philbrick, your career will be kaput. Her purse. Did she leave it there by accident? Or is this a trap? Well, you've got to take a chance that it isn't.
I believe you have the folder on plane accommodations?
Plane accommodation.
Yes, I want to see how many American students will be arriving on the first day. We must have their rooms ready for them.
Oh, yes. The list of winners is in there. You've got to stop her from opening that folder. Oh, comrade, I'm sorry for barging in like this, but I wondered what you'd think of that approach.
Comrade Goethe speaking. Yes, I'll wait. The liaison office is calling. Yes, this is Comrade Goethe. Yes?
I'll come back with this later.
What? Both of you, come here. What do you see here?
List of contest winners from the capitalist countries.
Fix this in your minds, both of you. There may be questions. I'm proud to say that we here have not failed in our duty.
What has happened?
What has happened? The expose has appeared in the Paris newspaper. A copy of this list has been made. The festival has been branded a communist propaganda plot.
But how?
How? By publishing a photostatic copy of this list. A spy has penetrated into one of the other offices. You both can attest to the fact that it couldn't have been taken from here.
True.
Sure.
True. The cabinet was locked. The key was in your purse.
Comrade Herb, I'm afraid as far as we are concerned, the festival is over. You will leave for home in the morning.
Good old Jerry Dressler. He sprung that expose in Paris to take suspicion away from me. So now the commie phony festival is a complete bust. Good morning, Fräulein.
Good morning, sir. I'm glad to see you are back safely.
Well, that's thanks to Jerry Dressler. He took suspicion off me by springing that story from Paris.
I know. He's advised me that the communists suspect that the list was taken from the office in Prague. It seems there that the person in charge was careless and left the cabinet file unlocked.
That's a break for me.
I suppose Comrade Goethe is greatly unhappy.
Well, she feels the festival won't have any propaganda value now. The university's going to run it on the up and up.
An attempt to save face.
Yeah, but the strange thing is it may work for them after all. The contests will be run fairly, the forums will be free and open. It's liable to work better than they think.
Have no worry. This won't happen. There won't be a festival.
Why not?
Jerry Dressler has sent you word. As the result of the expose, the contestants are dropping out of the contest, and the International Scholarship Foundation has withdrawn its support. There will be no students from the free world. Consequently, no festival. Safe journey, my good friend.
No festival. That's what you wanted, Philbrick. Free world students will go on judging the communists on their true merits, unswayed by fixed essay contests or phony propaganda. Translating quick thinking into courageous action, a counter-spy managed to scuttle a plot to soften the opposition of free world college students toward communism. Next week, we'll bring you another story from the files of Herbert A. Philbrick. The kind of story that could only be told by a man who for 9 fantastic years served as a counter-spy for the Federal Bureau of Investigation.